Hey guys, it's Morgan. Today we're going to be doing ranking my eyeshadow palettes. This was inspired by Smoky Glow. I will leave her video in the description box, but we're just going to get right into mine. So this is the Devious Place Magic Mini. It looks like this, and I actually really love this palette. This is the shade that made me want to buy the palette, but honestly, I love all of the shimmers. It's just a really pretty palette, and I just love it. So that will be a little bit toward the top, I think. This is Urban Decay Born to Run palette. Looks like this. I like the shimmers, but there's not enough mattes for me to really complete too many good looks. I basically only have these and these. I'm not really that into the darker colors, but I will still use this. But it's still all very neutral, and you can just pick a shimmer. Not exactly one of my favorites. That will be going over here a little lower. This is the Essence I'm With the Band eyeshadow palette. My boyfriend got it for me from our anniversary. I'm pretty sure it was anniversary. Or my birthday. Whatever, doesn't matter. The quality is not the best on these, but I do like the color story, and surprisingly, I like the mattes. The shimmers are a little iffy, but I can still use them. They're just a little more satin than shimmery, but I do like this. Not as much as Devious Place, but more than that, so we're going to put that like right there. We're running out of room very quickly, obviously, as you can tell, but that's okay. I'll start layering and stuff. This is the Bh Subculture Palette. I got it at TJ Maxx. It looks like this. I actually really enjoy this palette. I found myself using it quite a lot. It's going to be higher than the Essence, but I'm not sure if it'll be higher than Devious Place. Let's see. I use this one less, but I feel like I'm going to be using it more in the fall, so I think I'm going to put it second place so far. But it is one of my favorites. So it's going to go like right there. This is the Makeup Revolution Death by Chocolate eyeshadow palette. This was one of my favorites. I don't use it as much anymore because I'm more into colorful looks, and if I'm doing neutrals, I pick another palette, but I do love the shimmer right here and the gold and stuff like that, so mostly these cool toned ones though, so I do use it, but just not as much. So I think it's gonna go, I'm gonna stack them. So like these are the top three so far. This is my Geoffrey Blueblood palette. I do really enjoy this one. Maybe if I show you what the colors look like, I'm sure you know, but I do enjoy this one, but it is less used because I can't, I mean, I guess I could, but it's like I don't use blue on a daily basis, and I only use this palette if I need a blue or if I want to do a blue look specifically. But I do a natural look with Wealthy, Celebrity Skin, and Crystal Flush. And Cullinan, I use that quite a lot. I feel like it's going to go before the I'm With the Band because I do enjoy these mattes or whatever. And it doesn't have a similar color story, but it does have blues. But I will pick it over the Blueblood. But then this one, I feel like I can use more. So that's the reasoning behind that. This is the Geoffrey Jawbreaker palette, the big one. Looks like this. And I use this one more than Blueblood. And honestly, I use this one more than the chocolate bars. No, I do like fall colors more than like really bright ones, so I think Jawbreaker is going to go after the Subculture. This is the Alien palette by Geoffrey Star. Looks like this. This kind of reminds me of Subculture in a way. Not obviously, it's not the same colors, but it's kind of the same grungy color story. And I do really enjoy this palette, especially in the fall and stuff. So I think this is going to go before Jawbreaker, but still behind Subculture, because I do like the grungy tones of Subculture more. Because this one's more green. I mean, Subculture is too, but you know. This is the Soph and Makeup Revolution, the first palette. It looks like this. As you can tell, mine is broken. I taped it back together. It's not really working too well though, so this is kind of lower on the list because I haven't been using it as much. I don't really like the shimmers in this palette. I don't know if it's just me, but the only shimmer that really works anymore is this one. I mean, they all work, but it's just I feel like I have to really dig my finger in there. But I do love these mattes over here, especially these two and that one. So this is like a subpar palette, more likely. I love Soph. Nothing against her, just this palette. I've had it a while, so. So I do think it's going to go before the Death by Chocolate because of those mattes, because I use them more than the mattes in there. I enjoy them more. The tones of them are more cool toned. This is the Knicks birthday palette from a couple years ago. I really enjoy this palette. The quality is so good, and I feel so special when I use it because it's like I know I'm not one of the only people that have it. So I think it is going to go, I'm trying to think if it's going to go before the Jawbreaker because the Jawbreaker is newer, so I feel like that could be swaying my opinion where I think this is better because I use it more. But it's also summer, and I like using these fun bright colors more in summer, so I do like to grab it quickly, do a quick look before work or something. So I think it's going to go before the Jawbreaker, but it's going to go after the Alien palette. This is the e.l.f. Matte for Mattes in Summer Breeze. I don't use this palette that much, but I like to use it for like this matte. This matte, like if I need a matte that I specifically want, I will use this palette. So I wouldn't say this is the best, but it's also not bad quality. It's pretty good. So I think I'm going to put it before the Self X Revolution palette and after the Blueblood, because the Blueblood I do enjoy, and I actually use it more than the e.l.f. because most palettes I have already have a good matte to use in it, but I still like to grab for this one, but I do grab for it more than this. If I'm thinking about it, actually, I should put it below the Self X because I left these mattes. So yeah, it's going below the Self X, but before the Essence. I'm going to put a list on the screen once I'm done to make it easier, the order. This is the Morphe 35M, I believe, the Boss Mood. I haven't used it that much because I did buy it on my birthday. It is very pretty, and I can't wait to use. I made like a khaki look kind of with those two mattes right there, and I did like an orange look and a red look. I don't know, I just want to start mixing the colors. I'm gonna do a purple look, but I do think this is really, really, really pretty, and I think I'm going to put it right where it is, before the Jawbreaker palette, but after the Knicks Happy Birthday palette. And this is the Morphe 35O palette, which I don't use that much. It's a little bit boring, but I only use specific shades. So I feel like this palette could be a lot more curated because I only use certain shades. Like I will only use this shimmer, that shimmer, that shimmer, that matte, that matte. Like I don't use everything in this palette. So because of that, I'm going to be putting it second to last, actually. It's going to go before the Born to Run because I feel like there is more selection of mattes and I can use this better. But I just don't enjoy using this as much. And I'm going to put it below the Essence one because of color selection. I'm With the Band Essence palette. Has a more fun color selection. And then we have my NYX Ultimate Brights palette, which I'm going to put under the Jawbreaker and before the Death by Chocolate because they're kind of similar color stories, like Jawbreaker obviously because it's colorful, and I feel like the Jawbreaker has better quality and more of a selection, but I do enjoy this palette, so that's where it's going to go. I just didn't want to move everything physically while I was filming. So there are all my palettes sorted and ranked. I will put the list on the screen right now in order. But I hope you enjoyed the video, and I'm going to be ranking my other products in my collection. So yeah, I will see you in my next video. Bye guys!